And now it's time for Ask Roz and Mocha.
I love this podcast. Get to answer your questions and get one of you on the phone. Hello, Megan. How you doing?
Hello, I'm great. How are you this morning?
Doing good. Welcome to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast. What is your question?
So I have one quick question and then a super quick favor if you have an extra minute. First, Roz, I need to start off by just saying I really appreciate all of the energy and the time and the love that you put into your book. I work in mental health, and I've battled with my own. And I can just tell by the blurb that you gave on the show that your story is really going to touch a lot of lives, and I'm super excited to read it.
I hope so.
That's amazing. Thank you for that, Megan.
Yeah, no problem. So my question is, I was wondering if Maury could provide us a blurb or a synopsis of Roz's book in his own words, just to see what he understands your book to be about.
Oh.
Great question, Megan.
Okay.
That is so good.
So I actually tried on this.
Oh, you did?
Like, I actually took this very seriously.
You did? Oh, interesting.
So
okay.
is this based on what Roz read the day the announcement happened, or just based on like the title? By the way, the book title is A Little Bit Broken. It's out on September 27th. You can pre-order at rozweston.com.
It's based on what he has said.
Okay.
It's based on what I've read on the website. And
interesting.
And a little bit of assumption.
Oh, okay. So, and by the way, I'm starting to think that the reason Maury took this so seriously was because currently, as it is right now, Maury is not in the book. Right. And so I think that this may be a way for Maury trying to work his way into the book.
So let me read
Great
the entire
observation.
thing, okay?
Okay. So what did you write something?
I did.
Oh, wow. Okay. So this is Maury's synopsis of my memoir called A Little Bit Broken. There we go. Go ahead, Maury.
In a journey from small town to global domination, this must-read memoir proves that even the super gorgeous have struggles too. Ironic proof that you shouldn't judge a book by its cover. Maybe Roz Weston is just like all of us, emotional, sensitive, a strong facade to a questionable inside. Roz finally knocks down the walls and lets us in. After months of speculation, we can finally turn the pages and learn the answers to these questions. What could the most popular hottie at school have to worry about? What does the most successful radio host in Canada have to cry about? Is it that he doesn't like being so tall? Perhaps being popular and sexy is more work than we know. It never gets better, but it does get easier. Page by page, the truth may get harder, but the story gets better. You just may find yourself between these pages. Get under the covers and read this from cover to cover. It's going to be an emotional ride that maybe you needed. Roz has already called shotgun. Okay. Maybe my name isn't in the book in print, but I know I will find myself in this book. I kind of think I already have. So yes, I'm in the book, and so are you.
Okay. So that last part was really good. I like that.
What do you think, Roz?
Okay. Should have started with the end?
Yeah. Just like in life more. I will say if now keep in mind, right? Like Maury hasn't read the book. If Maury had read the book and thought and wrote that, I would think that I had failed as a writer.
Completely wrong.
Completely like how do you get that from that?
Yeah.
But Maury hasn't read the book, and so that was only just what was available. Now, I will say this though, Maury, okay? I think that this is an interesting question and an interesting thing to bring up with you more, because she asked if you could write a synopsis of my book based on what is available, okay? And I will say that Maury is the type of person who will, as a lot of people are, who will do anything to sort of not talk about feelings, go deep, be vulnerable, all of this stuff. Out of what was available that I've actually released and have read and is published as it is right now, there's a lot of stuff that you could get into that would actually be somewhat, meaningful, and we could sit and have conversations about what I've already sort of released. But all of those things were blown over in Maury's synopsis because Maury doesn't want to have those conversations.
Not yet, no.
Right. Correct, though, right?
Yeah, absolutely. But
yes.
Oddly enough, when I was writing what I wrote,
Yeah.
I thought what I wrote was awesome.
No, I'm not saying it wasn't awesome, but I'm just saying that there's already specifics out there that we could have a conversation with, but you sort of chose prose over specifics, right?
Well, yeah, because it's just like, like a blurb, like
Right.
a PowerPoint presentation.
Right. But your blurb should not have less detail about the book than my blurb. Is what I'm saying. Like if something is vague, it should be my blurb. Your blurb should have the details.
Yours were just words.
Yes.
Thrown together.
Words. No, but I did like that you took time on that more. I will say though, you've skimmed. You've skimmed. There's it will. God, it's so funny. I had this conversation on the weekend with Catherine about the book, where I was just like, my God, like you look at other people's books, right? Like sort of like in the world of kind of like celebrity memoir kind of thing, right? And there's usually like a bombshell that somebody will grab onto, and that sort of becomes the story of the book, right? I will say in mine, there is bombshell after bombshell after bombshell after bombshell.
I wish you didn't say this just yet.
Okay.
Because that was going to be one of my questions as we got closer to the release date.
And that's only in the picture section,
No,
right?
and I will say that there's a, and this is all stuff I've never talked about. Okay. And I will say that there is something in the book that I think I could have written an entire book about this one thing. That's how sort of like, that's the sort of level of exposure I open myself up to. And I'll tell you that one thing happens before we even get to page 40, and it's never even discussed again.
Okay.
Okay. Like,
hold on.
Yeah,
wait. Let me ask you this question.
Okay.
Will there be an opportunity for us on the show to kind of discuss without giving anything away? Because, the topic of bombshell that you just brought up is something that's been on my mind for a really long time.
Right.
Since you announced that you've got the memoir coming out.
Yes.
So will there be an opportunity, like, can I save my questions?
Oh, yes.
To ask?
Yes.
Will we have an opportunity?
Yes.
Because I have like a laundry list of things that are not spoilers, but I just need to know what I'm in for with the memoir.
Yeah. Go ahead, Maury.
I was going to answer that, and then I have a question.
But yes, no, you guys will. I'm trying to figure out the logistics of and sort of the best way to play this with you guys. What I was thinking is I may try and get you guys a copy of the book before it comes out, and send you home and send. So the book comes out. So September 27th is a Tuesday.
Yeah.
And so what I may do is I may send you guys home with the book that Friday. Before
you want me to read a book in 2 days?
Yeah, I do.
How many pages? Are you,
what's that, Shem?
It would actually be 3.
3 days, yeah. So, yes.
Well, I was going to start on Saturday. I mean, I can't read on a Friday.
Even if you start on Saturday, it'd be 3.
It would be 3. Yeah.
Yo, Maury, you need a math book first before you get Roz's actual book.
So I'm trying to figure out what the best way to play this, and maybe somebody has an idea where I want you guys to be able to ask questions before you get a chance to read it, and then I want to be able to talk to you guys on the show like the day before it's released, having already read it, but still I want to look at the frustration on everybody's face here, because you actually won't be allowed to talk about certain things.
Here's what we're going to do.
Yes.
On that, so the book comes on Tuesday. You want to get it on the Friday.
Yes.
Let me finish this whole thing before you interrupt.
Okay. We
all go to Roz's cottage and sit around, and he watches us read the book, and we can ask questions as we go. I think that's the only way to do this.
No. So that's what I'm hoping to do is I'm going to get you guys a copy of the book. And yes, Maury, you're going to have to read a book in a weekend. Like, what do you do anyway? You don't do anything with your time.
No, but I usually read only a page a day.
Bro, hold on. You just told a story of how you and Matthew spent 2 full days sitting by the island airport.
Yeah.
All damn day watching planes fly in and out of the airport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have time to spend to read a book.
Yes. But
Yes.
but I have a hard time going past a page.
You're going to read one page. You will take you over a year to read my book.
I've been reading. I'm on page 600 of a book that I've been reading for 600 days.
You read one page a day?
Yes.
Bro, maybe you're not cut out for this reading thing. I got to figure it a different way.
I
I'm
do
gonna
have a
have-
serious question.
Hey, Shem, will you call Maury and read the book to Maury when you're reading
I would
it?
love that.
Hold on.
We're
wait.
going to figure this out.
I have another question.
Yeah.
If you're giving us an advance, right? Do we get
Yes.
to keep that copy or we got to give it back?
Yeah,
I paid for one,
Yeah,
so can I
Maury,
not?
Maury and I pre-ordered as well. Like,
Yeah.
Dude, you can get a refund quick.
Well, just eBay it then. eBay this one. eBay this one. No, actually, I don't know. I actually, well, no, because hold on a second here. I don't actually know if I'll be able to get you the actual book. I may get you guys the sort of like reader things that they give to
Well,
people.
no, that's the
if
full
they,
printing, the advance.
if they release those.
But
I
can
don't
you
know.
sign one of them to my actual mom?
To your actual mom?
Yeah, she's asked. She wants.
Oh,
a
yeah, that's right, because
copy.
she's very excited about it, right?
She's DM'd me like so many times.
Yes, I will sign a book for your mom.
Thank
Do you want me to sign a book for your mom?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why not?
Okay. Well, it's up to
I
you.
mean, she still owes child support, but I mean, this is fine.
wow.
Wow. You want me to do like do you want me to sell it to her for $45,000? Recoup you some money?
That'd be great.
Yeah?
thanks. I have a serious question.
Yes, go ahead.
And about a year ago, I had a serious conversation with you, Roz.
Right.
And I told you some stuff about me, and we didn't know how to bring stuff up on the air. Did you want me to wait to read your book before talking about?
That is, again, Maury, I'm going to tell you this, man. I'm going to tell you this the same as I told you then. Those are not my decisions. Those are your decisions.
Right, but was this your decision?
What, me talking about me?
No, me waiting till I read your book. Like,
No,
were you- okay.
no, not at all. Not at all. No. These are all that stuff is personal decisions. All that stuff is the right place, the right time when anybody feels as comfortable in life and with the people around them and the people that love them that you want to talk about stuff. I just chose to do it on a platform that I'd never done before. And I think that it was the easiest way to do it. I think for me that writing a book and talking about all that stuff was easier than me talking about all that stuff on the show. Because once it's already out there, then we can just sort of pick and choose over time what stuff we want to discuss and how we want to do it. And then I won't have to explain things because you guys will have already read everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think that was the sort of best way to do it. But yes, I gotta have to figure out a way how Maury can read this book over one weekend. I think maybe you're gonna have to read it to him, Shem. I really do.
Yo.
A speakerphone. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like my head in your lap.
Yeah. No, you're gonna be at home, Maury.
Oh, I thought it's like reading
No,
time.
I literally just said call him. I don't.
Yeah, you don't sleep anyway, Shem.
Yeah.
What else are you gonna do?
I guess.
Yeah,
Stay
yeah,
up.
Yeah, so maybe Shem, you can call Maury and you can just put him on speaker and then you can just read. I think that might be the only way to get Maury to read the book. Otherwise, it's going to take him a year.
Beautiful.
It's like
No spoilers for a year, guys.
no, it's like that. My book is like 330 pages or something
my
like
God.
that. Oh God, listen, Maury. Oh my God.
Hey, Megan, that was a wonderful question. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for answering it.
We appreciate you and thank you for listening to the show.
Not a problem. Love you guys.
Love you too. Take care.
Bye.
Bye bye, hon.
Alicia also has a question for you, Roz.
Yes.
We know Roz doesn't wash his legs in the shower.
Oh, back to this.
Actually, this is for everyone, really.
Okay, yeah.
But where is the weirdest place you've taken a bath or shower? I do not have an answer for this.
I took a bath once in Canoe Lake in Algonquin Park. I don't know if that's weird or not.
Like you brought soap into the lake?
Like disposable soap.
That's not good for the for the ecosystem.
No,
man.
like it's a biodegradable soap is what I meant to say. Like it's soap that you can use
in the lake.
in the lake.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean that's to me a weird place. I mean I also bathed in volcano water in Portugal.
Well, I would say
Nude?
that one trumps the other one.
Nude?
Yeah.
Nude, huh?
Yeah.
In volcano what?
Volcano water. So there's like it's boiling, like it's bubbly, really hot water that you
Yeah.
sort of lounge in, and you can bathe in it. Or
Who are
use-
you with at this point?
Matthew.
And you're nude, both of you?
Yeah, under the
You
water.
guys both went nude?
Well, it was like a private little moment. Yeah.
You walked in nude?
No,
Or
we
you-
got nude in the water.
And then,
Oh my God.
I mean, you can't. It's like dark water.
Okay, so hold on a second here. Wait a
So
second.
you wouldn't get undressed in front of each other, and then even though it's just a two of y'all, and you wouldn't get undressed in
Well,
front
because
of each
what
other.
if people
and
are
go
looking out their windows?
windows of what? You just said it was your own private moment.
Right. For in that we bought time in that pool.
Yeah.
But there's still hotel windows overlooking.
Right. So
Oh, okay.
wait a second here. So you guys go in, you sit down, you slip off your swim trunks, and then what? You fling them onto the side?
Fling them on the side,
And
sort
then
of like you rub the mud and everything all over you, and then you wash it off with soap and stuff like that. Wash your hair,
Right.
Put your swim trunks back on and get out.
Wait a second. Now, when you say that you book time in there, what does that mean?
Like it's like €2 or something, and because it's small, it's €2. You get like 10 minutes in there on your own.
I would never pay any amount of money to reserve something that I'm allowed to use for an hour, and before me and after me are going to be other people who go in and bathe naked in the same water.
It just sounds what you described it does is
You
getting
shared
into
a bath.
Yeah, and getting into a hot tub.
Yeah.
But it's volcano water, so
You
it's
guys
super
took a bath
healthy.
in a hot tub.
I know, but like other people, you just took a bath after some other guy took a bath in the
Yes.
same water.
And we paid for it.
And you paid money for it.
Yeah, €2.
Nude. And we flung your shorts off.
Yeah,
Exposing everything. Were you standing or sitting?
standing.
Standing. So you're not there's no ledge in there to sit on?
No.
So you're standing there.
That's standing there, yes.
Did you and Matthew like
It sounds like prison.
right? It really does.
Get into this
Yeah.
hot ass, like boiling pot of water.
I went to a campground last summer where I had to take a shower and you had to put a loony in it. And the loony gave you 90 seconds of water.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did.
That's it?
Yes.
No, I
90
couldn't do it.
seconds.
90 seconds?
90
Hold on,
seconds of
can
water.
I wash my entire body in 90 seconds. Oh.
It's tough.
Is there a timer in there?
There is, yeah, and it ding, and it goes off, and then
But it's easy for us. He doesn't wash his hair or face.
Yeah, no, but I know, but still, like you're camping. I was like covered in dirt and mud and everything
you
else. Like
really
I got,
gotta
yeah,
scrub.
you really got to scrub. Now, here's the thing, though, right? Is that that's 90 seconds, but also depending on when you go in,
Yeah.
when that water starts, it may not be hot right away.
Oh, so it could be ice cold. It takes a while to warm
Right.
up.
So if
That's
you
not
go in,
fair.
like Rox went in right after me, so the water was hot, right?
yeah.
She put her loony in, it was already hot. When I went in the next 2 days after that, bright and early in the morning, I got in there. There was no hot water for at least half that 90 seconds.
Okay, can you put in like $2 and
No,
get
it's
three?
one at a
it's
time.
One at a time.
One at
And
a
you have to wait
time.
till it fully shuts off.
Yes.
It can't be like 5 seconds left. You
Nope.
pop in another
Nope.
loony. Oh,
no,
no,
it doesn't accept the coin until it's done.
Oh,
So, because they
worst.
don't want people to load up, right? And
Yeah,
be like,
yeah.
I'm going to go in and take a 15-minute shower, right? So they want people to try and
quick.
be quick. Yeah, yeah, it was crazy. But
Is it
so
private? Like, is there walls around it?
it's
What?
Yeah.
I'm in my mind. I'm picturing like in the middle of like some sort of
No, it's in
forest.
it's in a thing. It's in like a trailer
Yeah.
where there's all these showers in there and there's full doors and like complete privacy, right? Complete privacy. But yeah, no, you go in and you put a coin in and it gives you 90 seconds. And man, when you're trying to wash in 90 seconds,
Yeah.
you realize how fast you can wash.
Yeah.
Right? Because realistically, like just think for yourself right now, right? Like take both your hands.
Yep.
Okay, put them down to your undercarriage.
Yeah.
How many times would you move them back and forth would you consider to be washed?
7.
Right?
7?
Seven
No, I can
times.
do less than 7.
And how long did that take?
Like seconds.
Seconds.
Yeah.
Right?
You know what? Now that I think about it, maybe I'll try this
Do
today.
you skip the butt?
I
no,
think
no, no,
hell no.
hell no.
Well, I'm just trying to think of where else I could use
Just
those
like
seconds.
in life, Maury, you never skip the butt. No. So I went right to undercarriage.
Yeah, of
right?
course.
And then pits. And then my fingers, and
Yeah.
then I got to my head and stuff
you
like
have
that.
to-
Why
You
wouldn't
use
you use
the-
the undercarriage last, considering that soap has touched your undercarriage, then everywhere else?
What are you talking about?
Like if you start with your undercarriage,
Yeah.
and then you're going to move that same soap to everywhere else on your body?
What same soap?
Are you not using soap?
Yeah.
So it's a bar of soap.
No.
Oh.
But even if it was, what's the big deal? It's soap. So are you saying that when soap gets dirty, you shouldn't use it?
No,
Soap,
It's
man.
soap.
I don't know. Everyone always
You
talks about
understand
like,
how soap works?
I know,
Clearly
everyone's
not.
always like, no, end with the undercarriage and the
Okay,
butt.
so Maury. So if you're saying if I had a bar of soap,
Mm-hmm.
okay, so and then I use it on my undercarriage, And then you think it's weird that I use that all over the rest of my body.
Well, no, you
after
got
that.
to put it under the water for like 30 seconds to wash off.
Okay,
30? You only got 90 in that bath.
but you know, Maury, that if you do it the opposite way, right?
Yeah.
So if you wash your body with the soap,
Yes.
then you wash your undercarriage.
Yes.
Then you put the soap down, you get out of the shower, you go and live your life.
No, you wash the soap
Okay,
after
I
you're
know.
done.
Okay, but the next day when you come in, the last place that soap touched was your undercarriage.
Sure, but then you're holding it under the water for a little while to sort of get the ass off.
I don't usually get a lot of ass on soap, right? Like, right? You know what I mean?
Maybe you do.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
Says
I don't
a lot
know.
about that big ass of yours.
Yeah, I
I
don't
stick
know.
the bar right up there.
Why?
What?
Like the
That's
corner
how
of
you-
the bar.
The corner.
Yo, you're. I don't need to hear anymore.
Why
man.
do you got to put the corner up there?
To sort of really get it up there.
For what? How dirt?
To
You know what?
clean.
Don't answer.
Bro.
Don't answer. Can we move on to the next question, please?
You need medical attention. That's how you get like a fissure.
Oh, I have one.
You do.
I wonder why.
You got a double. You
It
got
keeps coming back every couple weeks.
You got a double butthole.
I guess that's what. Yeah, because
Yeah.
a fish. Mocha, do you know what a fissure is?
Yeah, I had one years ago. Remember when Catherine found one above my butt? Remember double butthole?
No.
When I was like something's going on back there, and then she took a flashlight and looked, and it was like you have two buttholes. Or
I vaguely remember.
Yeah, and then they have to pack it, and then it's got to heal, but
With
it takes like
what?
forever to heal with like gauze and stuff like
Oh
this.
no, you just use Anusol.
Yeah, and then it comes back though, right, More?
It always comes back.
Always comes back. And do you bleed from it?
No.
No, you don't bleed from
No,
it.
I try and pop it.
What? And when it swells up and it bursts, what happens?
Oh, it hurts so bad.
And it bleeds.
And it bleeds.
And it
yeah.
bleeds.
But
Yes.
you got to keep putting Anusol on it every day.
Right, and then so you'll be there, right, and you could feel the pressure build up, and then all of a sudden you feel no pressure, and what happens?
Bleeds.
Yeah, it bleeds. Yeah.
And you're like, well, I don't remember having beets for dinner.
Yes.
Oh God, dude,
Yeah.
come on. Can we move on to the next question, please?
Yeah.
Stop sticking soap up your ass,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. Okay. That's what happens, Morty. Stop sticking the corner of the soap up there. Okay.
Okay.
Poor
Brit
Shem.
says here, what is your favorite type of cheese?
Okay. My favorite type of
I
cheese.
love mozzarella. Yeah, I'm gonna say mozzarella.
You're gonna say
Or wait,
mozzarella.
no.
Buffalo
Oh,
mozzarella
no.
is my favorite.
Burrata.
What's burrata?
That is soft on the inside, and then the outside, it's kind of like a rubbery kind of texture.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
It's kind of like buffalo mozzarella, right? Kind of.
It's not. It sort of looks like it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like
Because
it.
my favorite is a caprese salad, which is buffalo mozzarella. So that's my answer. Is that for that cheese?
Right. Interesting. Okay. So I would. This is tough because I really. Okay. Hold on a second here. So if I like the cheese that I put on my burgers are Kraft cheese singles, right?
so
Okay.
good, yeah.
Those aren't actual cheese, right?
Well,
Are they?
It's considered cheese.
Is it though? Okay, so I can still live with those and not say that those are my
Sure.
favorite cheese. Okay, so I'm going to put those off to the side. I see. My thing is, I love nachos, which is like a combination of like cheddars and pepper jack and all of this stuff. However, I'm going to say that my most versatile cheese, because everything that I love with cheese, I could do without all of them except for I have a brick of super rock hard parm in the fridge.
Oh, so good. Yeah.
So for me, because here's my thing is that if you told me that I could only have freshly grated parm on my pizza for the rest of my life, I'm fine with that.
Is cheese whiz cheese?
What's that?
Is cheese whiz cheese?
No. Same thing with my lasagna. I only use parm in it. So if I had to only use sort of like one cheese and it was my most versatile cheese,
Yeah.
I would say for me it's definitely freshly grated
See,
parm.
whenever I have pasta, I have to have cheese on it.
Yeah.
Oh, honorable mention for queijo Saint George.
Which
I don't know what that is.
What? What's
Queijo
that?
is how you say cheese in Portuguese.
Yeah.
Saint George is the island that it comes from.
Okay.
Queijo Saint George
But
is
what kind
very
of
good.
cheese
What kind
is
of
it?
It's like a
cheese is
very,
it?
very like spice. There's a spice to it. There's like a bitterness to the cheese.
But is it
You-
a
you had
soft
a letter
cheese, a
K
hard
to
no,
the
it's like,
word
a,
spice,
it's like
huh?
a hard cheese almost.
Yeah.
And it's like Portuguese people. You know right? All my Portuguese people, Queijo Saint George.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go with parm, freshly grated parm.
Hi, Casey. It's Roz Mocha. How you doing?
I'm great. How are you guys?
Doing good. What is your question for the room?
My question is, if a burglar were to break into your home, what wouldn't you mind them taking?
Oh, great question. Hold on. So, Casey, you got to answer first.
Yeah, so my husband is very sentimental and ends up keeping a lot of things that I would like to be thrown away. So, for example, when our dogs were puppies and they were losing their puppy teeth, unbeknownst to me, he was collecting the teeth and has them in a jar. And I didn't realize this until I found the jar the other day and was completely grossed out because they're all bloody still.
Ah, gross.
I
How many
have all
teeth
of
are in
Andy's
there?
teeth.
That's so gross.
Well, I have 2 dogs, and he got like a few from each of them. So there's probably like 10, 15 teeth.
Ew. What's he trying to do?
Yeah.
Make a necklace?
Jeez.
It's the nostalgia, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
Roz, do you have an answer for burglar broke into your home? What wouldn't you mind them taking?
What wouldn't I mind them taking? Well, there's a lot of stuff that I've been meaning to replace that, I wouldn't mind them if they stole my couch. I hate that. I hate that couch.
And you went through hell getting that couch.
No, that's a different couch. This is a couch Catherine got. I don't like it.
Oh.
Okay. The microwave, have at it. I'd like to get a new one of those.
Yeah.
The stove, I could use a new stove. Insurance money take care of that. As far as like tchotchkes and stuff like that, I don't really have a lot of that stuff. I think Catherine hangs on to a lot of sort of Roxy stuff when she was little.
Yeah.
But I think for me, I think too much. Right?
Okay.
I think too much.
So why don't you tell her that?
I have. It's just, listen, I'm never going to win that fight with a mother and sentimental with her child and all this stuff. We just find more storage room. That's all we try and do. I'm never going to win that fight, nor would I pressure her into that. I'm just like it. I think at times it's a little too much. Yeah, I don't really have there's nothing in the house that Catherine has in the house that I don't like. Maybe. Hold on. There has to be. Come on. I can't be that one guy.
I thought you were going to have like a list of things.
Yeah. No, but I'm not really unhappy about things. I think we have too much of things. Like we have one hat rack in our house. Catherine loves hats. Roxy loves hats. We have a hat rack in our house, like in our kitchen, that I would say probably has 50 hats on it.
Oh, really?
And I don't mean like baseball hats. I mean like big lady hats.
Yeah.
Like wide brim lady hats.
She's
right?
going to the Kentucky Derby?
Yes. Like I think we could thin out the hat collection a little tiny bit. I really do.
So if a robber came in and was like, ooh, hats.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah, half.
Take them all.
Half. I don't care which half. Just take about half. Okay. So I think that I think with stuff like, I think we have too many hats in the house. Now, don't get me wrong. I love Catherine. She loves to wear hats. I'm happy that she wears hats. But I sometimes am like, God, we have a lot of hats in this house.
Damon Mori.
Matthew has this insanely large Mariah Carey billboard that he bought that's autographed or whatever, like the size of a bus shelter, and he really wants to put that in the wall, and we've been fighting about that for years.
Right.
So by all means, take it's for the movie Glitter. So by all means, take that. And in the bedroom, he bought this huge bookshelf thinking that it would look good in the bedroom, but didn't really measure, and it's this massive bookshelf. So I would like to see that go.
Where is it currently?
It's right beside the bed, but it's meant for like a massive room.
Right.
And it's just huge.
Is that why you can't hang the TV on the wall that you've had for
No,
almost
this is on
year now?
this is on a different wall, but it's like you have to shimmy to get around the bed because of the stupid bookshelf.
Oh no, that sucks. And is the shelf like full of books now?
Like the big coffee table books and like one planter kind of thing. And he's like, this is what decor is all about. And it's just like, it's huge.
Oh, no.
He wants your place to look like Restoration Hardware.
That's where it
basically.
came from.
Oh, Shem, do you have anything in your place?
Yeah, I'm going to say probably I've got a ton of encyclopedias for some reason. And I don't even know who uses an encyclopedia.
Like
Really?
Britannica?
Yeah, honestly. And I've got maybe 20 different volumes. I don't know why. I'd get rid of them. So take it, please.
Wow. Yeah, we had the encyclopedias because we grew up with encyclopedias. And when my brother and I moved out, some of them came with. And we had the encyclopedias for a long time.
Did anyone ever look through them? Ever?
No, I did when I was younger because you would do school projects and I would go to the encyclopedias, right?
Sure.
Like that was it. That was the internet, right? It saved me time from going to the library. I remember growing up happy we had encyclopedias.
I always thought that the kids that I knew who had the encyclopedia, I always thought that their families were rich. I thought that was like a rich people thing.
Yeah.
Because in our house, From my dad, I was like, like we get the encyclopedias, and my dad was like, listen, if you want to do research, anything like that, drive your ass to the
Yep.
to the library. Do your research there.
It is true. I think that my dad sold encyclopedias for a while.
Oh, bonus.
Yeah, and I think that that's why, like, even before I was born, kind of thing. That's why we had them. I think that it was like a set that he sold, like, because I think my old man was also like a door-to-door vacuum salesman.
My dad was too.
Yeah. I think
My
old
dad
man
did that.
Yeah, my old man sold vacuums door to door.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and encyclopedias.
Wow,
And I think that
score.
this was like this sort of thing that he was proud of because he managed to score himself a free set of. It's like the encyclopedias were so old. Like growing up, like you couldn't even use the maps, right? Like the maps were so wrong of the world. Things just like they just weren't like that anymore. And then, of course, after when I started high school, you couldn't use a world map anyway because all of Eastern Europe was still USSR, right? Like you just like nothing made sense, right?
Hey, Casey, do you have kids at home?
No,
Oh, okay.
not yet.
So my answer then is if a burglar broke in
To get what would you?
wouldn't I mind?
Yeah.
If that burglar went into Cruz's like playroom and started clearing out some of the toys
Like
that
half,
he has,
right?
Yeah, like at least maybe more than half.
Yeah,
like
more
it's-
than half.
Yeah, more than half. He just has too much.
Interesting.
And we try to get rid of some stuff, and then
Yep.
every now and then he notices when. The one thing that I would think that he has no idea about or completely forgot about, there's one day he'll be like, hey, where's my whatever.
And they know.
Right?
Where's my thing? It's broken.
Yeah.
Right? Put together with tape.
Yeah. Can you get
Yes.
this for me?
Yeah. Oh, I know. I
Anyway.
know.
Hey, Casey, great question. Thank you so much.
No problem. See
And
you
thank-
later, guys.
Thank you for
Right
being
on.
a
Take
part of the
care.
podcast. We appreciate you.
Bye.
Oh, yeah. You can never get rid of that stuff, though.
We'll end on this question from Richard. What smells good but shouldn't? What smells good?
That shouldn't.
I like underground garages for some reason, and I don't know
That
why.
sort of smells like chocolate to me sometimes
I
when you're in an
love
underground
the way they
garage.
smell. I do.
Yeah.
Love the way they smell.
Yeah.
But what's-
No, you're
That's
right.
that's a
But
good
shouldn't.
question,
Women love the smell of gasoline.
which I find very odd.
Yeah. I don't know. I
And
don't know
that
why that
shouldn't
is.
smell
You know
good?
what?
No.
So every now and then, like if I fill the lawnmower with gas or the snowblower and a little bit gets on my hand,
Yeah.
right? Even though like I try to wash my hands and
Yeah.
that smell's still there,
Yeah.
I find that for the rest of the day, I'm always smelling my fingers.
Are you?
Yeah.
Really? huh?
Always.
Yeah. Like what? You
But
just
I
put
don't
your
like it.
fingertips up to your. You don't
Yeah.
like the smell of gas.
I don't like the smell of
No,
it, but I just like
interesting.
it's just a habit that whenever I get gas on my hands, I always tend for the rest of the day smell my hands to see if it still
Interesting.
smells like
I
gasoline.
was going to say man sweat.
But okay. What's the question again? What smells good but shouldn't?
Yeah.
You think man sweat smells good?
Yeah, like when you go into the change room after a workout or whatever and you smell all those
The
men.
locker room is your answer?
Yeah, I was going to say
Whoa.
it smells good, but shouldn't smell
No,
good.
it
That's
smells like
disgusting.
butt. And
Yeah,
like
sweaty ass.
sweaty, like just like yeah. What smells good that shouldn't? There's some. Okay, hold on. Oh, you know what I love the smell of?
What?
A wooden spoon.
Okay. Yeah.
I love the smell.
But doesn't it make your tongue hurt?
No, why would it make my tongue
Because
hurt?
anytime I smell things that are wood,
Yeah.
it reminds me of when the doctor presses the wood down on your tongue.
Like the wooden tongue dispenser?
Yeah, and it makes it all, and then all of a sudden your tongue gets all dry.
So you get PTSD if you smell a wooden spoon?
Yes.
Because of when the
Because
doctor
it reminds me of
used
the
to-
doctor when he pushed the wood down.
Really? God. Okay. So wooden
What about
spoon.
I don't know, like the lumber section at Home Depot?
Yeah, same thing. I love the smell of.
But no,
that
but that's not what do you
smell.
love. It's what smells good, but shouldn't.
But shouldn't. Yeah. Like a wooden spoon shouldn't smell good. Lumber smells good. Like
That's
we all
why I
know
said
that.
locker room, because it shouldn't smell
It
good.
shouldn't smell good.
Do you have an answer, Shem? Oh, you already
Yeah.
said.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The garage,
I'm
right?
with you. I'm with you with underground garages. I sometimes find that they smell like chocolate, and I don't know what it is. It's like the rubberized floor kind of thing. Like when we're walking through this building, like there's a tunnel that we walk through, and I
That
always
smells like
think
pool.
that it smells like pool, but then it transitions to chocolate. I always think that
And
it
there's
smells
no
like
pool.
chocolate. No, there's no pool. No. What smells good but
Oh,
shouldn't? Yeah,
Electrical burning.
What?
like an electrical fire.
Yeah.
No.
I don't think that at all. Really? You think that smells good?
It doesn't smell horrible.
No.
This is a good question. I
It
actually
doesn't
don't
smell
have an
good.
answer.
God, what smells good but shouldn't? That's tough. Hold on, let me Google it. Let me see what Google says. Let me get some inspiration here.
Like toothpaste,
No, that should smell good.
No, toothpaste should smell good. Yeah.
garlic breath.
What?
But
No
that's not
way.
supposed to smell good.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, here we go.
I got it right.
32 things that 32 things, 32 smells that people like but don't admit to. Chlorine.
I don't mind it.
Gas is number 2 on the list.
Yeah.
Oh, a skunk?
No, I don't.
No, but some people love that.
Yeah, some people do. The vacuum cleaner.
Oh, actually, you just sparked something in my mind. You
Yeah.
mentioned skunk.
Yeah.
So certain types of weed. I don't know how to differentiate.
Like marijuana?
Weed. Yeah.
Really?
But like,
Yeah? Oh,
there's
no, not
some
me.
weed that like it really does smell like a skunk.
Yeah.
But then there's some that smell like okay, and I don't mind that smell.
You know what else is on this list?
What?
Leather seats in a car. Really, they shouldn't.
Actually, that's not a bad
That's
answer.
a great
People's butts
one.
are on them all the time.
But still smells like leather.
Right? People's leather seats in the
Yeah.
cars on this list. Bleach is on this list. Oh my God. The inside of a DVD case.
Oh, patent pending.
Right? The inside when you open
Is
up
it just plastic?
Yeah, but that smell when you open up a DVD case. There was a
okay.
definite smell
Oh,
inside that DVD
Children's
case.
toys.
Maury, how many children's toys are you smelling? That's weird.
Well, my
man.
brothers and stuff. When you get like brand new
Your
toys.
brothers are older, like
But
teenagers,
I'm
man.
reminded of when you would
Yeah.
open a package and you smell a new
What about the
toy.
rubber glove at the dentist wears?
No,
No,
thank you.
no way.
No?
Oh, those go straight out.
No.
Like baseball mitt.
Yeah, baseball mitt. Yeah, dirty, sweaty hand in there with dirty, sweaty balls hitting it. That shouldn't smell good. Somebody else said new tires.
Oh, I was gonna say tires, but I figured
Very
it was the
good.
same as the parking garage that Shep had
new
mentioned.
tires. That's a good enough list. Okay,
Yeah.
we're done with that one.
Thank you for all of your questions. Keep them coming in every week. We'll post on Instagram a picture that reads "Ask Roz Mocha" at Kiss925. By the way, that's where we get your questions from. We'll invite 2 of you to join us on a future episode of the podcast. Thank you for listening. This has been the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Oh yeah.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10.
on Kiss 92.5
Kiss925.com.
or download the Kiss 92.5 app.